there's a list of people I'd like to talk to, you'd be very last on that list, okay?
These videos are satiric reviews. You don't have to agree, but don't bitch about it. I hate this channel.
Hey there, I'm Social Injustice Warrior V Infuso. And in the past, I've talked about a couple knockoff wrestlers. Names such as Paul Lee, One Warrior Nation, The Ultimate Dragon. But never before have I seen a theft quite this blatant. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the hardcore Dick Foley.
Maybe a little explanation is in order. Why?
Dick Foley. Dick Foley. I'm just gonna keep saying his name because even I myself can't believe we as a society allowed this to happen. I mean, I've seen some really obvious knockoffs, some really cheap imitations. Hell, I even covered Jay Batista on this channel. But this might just take the cake. The guy dresses like Mick, has the same hair and beard combo as Mick, and took a name that is one letter off of the person he's desperately trying to impersonate. This is just sad. This is just sad, isn't it? Not just for this guy, but for the entire industry. This is an L for us all. And this just makes me wonder who intentionally, on purpose, looks like Mick Foley. Like, whose mission in life? Who wakes up in the morning and says, you know what? I want to look like Mick Foley. I mean, Stone Cold, I get. The Rock, understandable. Triple H, maybe. But Mick Foley? Well, let me tell you something. This guy may look like Mick, but he certainly doesn't sound like Mick.
May 16th, Kendall Entertainment Center, Sanford, North Carolina. Spring Fling, Relay for Life fundraiser. Let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have plans to be at this show, that's going to be the biggest mistake in your life. Let me tell you something else. That night, we have got a huge card lined up. It's been twice now, 2 separate occasions on 2 different videos that you've been begging. You can watch the video. You've been begging. Sweet dreams. Join MSD. Then you can beat Rob McBride and Dick Foley, the Power Pro Tag Team Champions, and you can be a part of the Gorilla Squad. Blah, 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 blah. I understand that someone hit Manson's car. That's some funny shit. Damn it, man.
Listen to that. Listen to that expert promo. That, my friends, that's how you sell a show. That's gonna put some butts in seats. I'm pre-ordering my tickets right now. In addition to not having the promo skills of Mick Foley, he also doesn't have the wrestling abilities of Mick Foley either. Ring the bell. He is not winning any titles with that one, is he? I mean, Mick Foley 8 years ago could wrestle circles around this guy. Hell, Mick Foley today could wrestle circles around this guy, and the man can hardly walk without a limp. So let's go over this. You don't have the voice, you don't have the charisma, and you don't have the wrestling capability of Mick Foley. But you do at least have the look, and congratulations, that is the least important part. Mick Foley was never well renowned for his style or his appearance. As a matter of fact, many would say that actively played against him in his career. That wasn't an attribute. That was something he needed to overcome. That was a detriment, much like you are to the wrestling industry. And you may ask yourself, how is it even possible that such an obvious ripoff, a sad reproduction, a stupid simulation, a human parrot, how is it possible that they'd have a place in this business? How are they not immediately shunned and blacklisted? Well, the answer is as carny as the gimmick in question. You see, some promoters often use pretty shady tactics to draw a crowd, to make some profit off of their show. So plastering this man's image on their flyer, or posting videos that say Foley is coming, is an easy way to get one over on uneducated marks, and by time you realize the forgery, it's too late because they have your money. This tactic isn't all that dissimilar to when shoddy animation companies put out knockoff films of the latest Pixar or DreamWorks movie, hoping your grandma or nearsighted mom accidentally picks it up and buys it for you for Christmas. Oh, a turtle's tail. That's just what I wanted. Thanks, Grandma. You fucking bitch. And it's because of this carny strategy that Dick Foley got the bookings he did, to trick an audience into paying for something that they clearly didn't want to see. This situation got so bad that Mick Foley himself took to Facebook to warn his fanbase about this dick. Pun intended. Posting, and I quote, "Fake Foley sighting. Do yourself a favor, especially if you live in the Carolinas. Be very wary of any independent promoter billing anyone named Foley. Check out this fake. It is in my opinion that this guy, Dick Foley, has disappointed fans and hurt my reputation, especially in the Carolinas, through misleading advertisements like this one. I really do have an appearance on April 13th in Waynesboro, VA. You can find it on my website, but be very careful not to fall for the lure of a fake Foley." Oh yeah, that's right. He's not the only one. He's the most notable one. But there are others. There are plenty of others who try to do the Mick Foley shtick. And again, I'm just going to ask the question again. Who purposely looks like Mick Foley? Who does it on purpose? That nothing about Mick Foley looks like it was well thought out. And what's truly funny about this story is that this came as a shock to some of Dick's colleagues and coworkers because he allegedly went around boasting that Mick Foley not only okayed the gimmick, but also gave him his blessing to do so. And such an endorsement obviously never really happened. This isn't the first time this exact situation has happened either. A very similar encounter once occurred between One Warrior Nation and the Ultimate Warrior. Wow, that's strange. It's like actual name brand men don't want their name and image tarnished by some cheap bargain brand emulation. I can't imagine why. That's weird. And now this just leads me to think, can you even lie to yourself and call what you're doing a tribute if the person you're paying homage to is warning others about your imitation? Like oh, no, I'm doing this for him. He doesn't want you to do it. I'm going to do it for him anyway. That's how much I like the guy. He doesn't want me to do this, and I'm going to do it anyway because that's how much I respect him.
No, you can watch the video.
Dick Foley, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. You're watching the Social Injustice Warrior v. Infuso's channel, dude. So if you like the words that came out of his mouth hole, and you too want to become a VTard, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click that little bell icon to get updates and notifications. Ooh, tell him what up, Mach. Ooh, yeah. Follow the man on Twitter, yeah, because we all know it's not stalking if it's on the internet, yeah. Join the madness by joining the Discord, and if you have a moment of time and a free $1 to spare, head over to the SIJW's Patreon, dig it, where you can request videos, get exclusive videos, and early access to content, yeah. Or go down to PayPal, where you can buy the shirts, brother. But most importantly, just remember, if you're not tuning in, then you're missing out.